Hi there, it's Joseph here with a cup of Earl Grey. How's it going? I hope everyone's doing well. I'm not sure if you can hear that in the background, like someone's planing wood or a ship or something. It's really loud, and there's flickering, a bit of strobing because we've got low light. Sorry about that. Let's put this tea down. I've got a few razors, obviously. Some really special ones actually. Get some tissue. I've spent this morning taking photos of these to put on my website, and just reviewed the photos and they're pretty bad. They have to be redone. I mean, it just makes the razors look terrible actually. There's bits of dust and ugh. But now I've taken photos, covered them in oil. To show you guys, I have to take the oil off, it's not going to come off. Right, first of all, I've got this little bad boy, which is a Wade & Butcher, and it's got mirror finish, not true, as in there are some, if you get it in the right light you'll see some blemishes, but it's better than could be achieved by, I think, anyone with mops and compounds. So, but check out the scales here. I mean, forget about the razor, yeah. It's all about the scales. So it's kind of like, that's like a painting or something, you know. And on the B side, shows it as well. It's just black, and then it's got that in the centre. And the same on that one, black at the ends. Try and get my hand out of the way. And yeah, and the wedge. It's got a steel wedge. It's quite a long one, this one. And manufactured Wade & Butcher, Sheffield. I think it's probably just over 7/8, so 15/16. But I haven't measured it. I won't measure it till I put it on the site and I do all the measurements and business. But yeah, and it looks like that as well. What a beautiful razor. So we'll try this. I was planning to have a full shave with this, but I think I've got some more interesting razors than actually that. So next up is this one, and this is I just did a restoration on this, no customization, no funny wedges or nothing. I kind of had to really on this one. Some of them you can't do that too. And just actually check out, I actually know what it's called. It's the Con Greaves. Just to make sure, yeah. Improved Sheffield, improved silver steel. But here's the razor. It really is a special one, this one is, I think. And if I open it up, see the blade, possibly. I gave it a mirror finish. And I've had this razor for, I was thinking about this earlier, it's over 5 years, could be up to 8 years or something, I don't know. And I've always just sort of left it alone because of what I thought was homeware at the toe, and obviously it was covered in rust and stuff, but it's actually tapered. So you can see how it gets narrower down at the toe. It's a tapered blade. The spine is thinner here and it gets thicker there, and it's even still thicker there. And there's no messing with this spine because of it, the way it's made. So it's just a tapered razor. It doesn't actually look that tapered now, but pre-restoration it really did look a lot more tapered than that. But either way, it's tapered. It's a tapered blade, and the steel on this is just amazing. The way it took a mirror finish, the way it looked under the scope when I was honing it, really is nice. And it's a, I don't know if that's a stub tail, you know. What do you guys think? Is that a stubby? But it really is a nice razor, and it feels really nice as well. And unfortunately the photos I took of this came out really bad, and it looks like a piece of junk, honestly. So I'll put it on the site and I'll use what photos I can salvage, and then I'll know exactly which photos I need and retake the ones I need. Okay, yeah, this is the one I want to shave with, is this one. And on top of that, I restored this. I've been doing a bunch of really old ones, and this is a shepherd. And I honed it up yesterday. I actually gave it a full progression. It's got taken the most beautifulest of satin finishes. That's probably because I took this to a mirror finish and, excuse me, then dropped a satin finish on top of that, instead of just coming up to a satin finish, which is nothing special, but the satin finish is really nice. So it's all original. It's got all its bits and bobs. Yeah. So we'll try that as well. Did I show you like that? Did I show you that way? Yeah, unfortunately with this as well, I can't stand it up like that. So taking photos of this, pain in the arse as well. And finally, something probably could be the best, nicest scales I've ever seen, ever, is this George Wostenholm. And just get my fingers out of the way if that's possible. And check out these scales. Alright, now don't know how well that's, it looks like it's not really showing. This is all green. It's all green layers, and you sort of see behind them and around them. And what I'm seeing in my viewfinder thing is pretty crap, and the B side is even nicer. It came out, it's sort of black and pearl white. See if we get a focus on that. And they really are. This must be the nicest pattern in a scale I've ever seen. This doesn't show that well. Oh, it does actually, yeah. You need to get your eyes on this. I mean, check out the website. I've got some good pictures of these scales. Don't think it's working on the video, and the razor. Here's a razor. I think it's 7/8, and it's like what is that? Is that? I suppose you'd have to call that. It's either half or quarter hollow. It's a really, really good nick. And there we go. Go with the old brass wedge. Yeah. So, and it just works really well. I'll show you one more time. Hopefully that shows up nice in the video, these scales, but it doesn't look it from here. Right, that's it. So we'll have a little try on all of them. Oh yeah, that the Wostenholm, when I was taking photos, it kind of closed on my thumbnail a little bit, so, and it was a bit dodgy honing it as well, so It's got to be rehomed, but we'll try it, see what happens. Shaving soap. Got myself a treat. But the Check and Speak. I got this one, the 88. Don't really like the fragrance, to tell you the truth, but that's the perfume. We'll see the soap, see how that is. I mean, I don't dislike it, but I wouldn't like wear it. Yeah, makers of fine fragrances, Check and Speak Aromatics, number 88. And what I did, I've been soaking it, or blooming it, sorry, and the lid is stuck to it. See, I bought this, let me get the water out. I bought this Taylor's of our Bond Street bowl just for this soap, and the soap doesn't fit that well. It just sits a bit high, but now I've got it a bit. Well, there you go. Look, I've just destroyed the beautiful maker's mark and everything off the front. That's all right. So, because I remember these soaps, you got to sort of bloom them at least once to release the essential oils or something like that. It's quite nice. And shaving oil, none other than all our favourites, the Theta. Oh, it's getting a bit warm. I've just wet my face a little. Let's see what this soap does. It's gotten really soft actually. A little too soft. But it can live in this bowl now. This is its new home. Oh, I don't think. Let's see what happens. Wow, look at that. This is up there, this soap. It's not cheap, this one. I think it's something like £30. And for the bowl, the Check and Speak bowl that goes with it, I mean, I did want one, but it's aluminium but anodised, so that might mean it's like powder coated or whatever, but it's they want like £100 for it, so I mean, I think one day I will get that bowl. But no rush. That's nice. I'll go with that. I think I've got a week's worth of growth here. Right, I'll do. And what a shame to test all these, got to test them. Right, let's go with this one. With the George, the Wostenholm. If only his name was Wostenholm, it'd be a lot easier. But these sort of grinds normally give a really nice shave. Let's see what happens. Why is that dissipating on my face? It shouldn't be doing that, should it? Let's revisit that. That should not be doing that. I mean, I haven't checked the ingredients, but it's got to be the exact same as the lavender Check and Speak, which I really do like, but that has dissipated. Don't know why. Let's try again. Maybe check the ingredients later, but did not expect to see that happen. Yeah, something's not right. Alright, let's go. Before it dissipates. Really strange that is. What? Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, you can really feel the benefit of a full progression. I thought I'd gone a bit too far, and actually it wasn't HHT, so I came back with a really thin slurry, did 15 laps. Then it was HHT, and yeah, that feels really good, but because it touched my nail, it didn't bang into my nail, but it just touched my nail. I'll check under the scope actually and have a look at that, but yeah, it feels really, really nice. Not like that Bengal last week, which actually felt sharp. This does not feel sharp at all. It just feels really smooth. Alright, let's see what the old Waden is dissipating. I can't believe it. I'm gonna have to email them about that, I'm afraid. Well, we try the Waden Butcher and see what happens. Wow. Yeah, that's what you want from a Waden Butcher, is that next level softness, and wow, yeah, I cannot shave with that, because that is, I don't want to rehone it, that is just perfect. And this was done, I'm trying to remember, I did it such a long time ago. It was done on the Maruka, and with my new Nagora setup, but I finished with the new Nagora stone. Or was it the soft? I don't know. Everything I finished here with the soft Nagora stone, but this I think I finished with a new one. Cancelling a new Nagora stone. That's really nice. Well, now we try the Shepherd, and don't know if you can hear banging out there. They're building stuff next door. But yeah, look at this soap. It's nearly gone. Jesus. That is hard to believe. Because that's a waste of money. And I've had bad luck with soaps recently. I bought that L'Occitane Cade. And I love the balm, the smell of the balm. And the soap smells like hardly like anything. Nothing like the balm really. It's really weak. And it just dissipates. I threw it in the bin. I was so upset with it. I just chucked it in the bin. So I'm done with that company. Everything's working today. That feels really good. Really good. And it's amazing how the older steels, they take a better shine, and if something takes a better mirror finish, it takes a better satin finish as well, and it takes a better edge, the older stuff. Once you get to like 1900s, the steel is kind of like a shiny, tinny, doesn't polish up well, it doesn't even take a satin finish well. But the satin looks better, does look better than the mirror finish. But yeah, I don't know what it is with this the old steel. It's good stuff. Right, let's go with this little beast, the Con Greaves. Man, I've hardly got any. Look at it. It's near enough gone. Unbelievable. That is a disgrace. as far as I'm concerned. So it's 30 quid plus postage. Okay, let's carry on with no soap. This is just feeling sharp. Let me try and put some soap on. Jesus. It doesn't feel as good as the others. I mean, I can't fault it, it's not pulling or anything like that, but the others, all of those three there, felt really special. Congreves, I'm just getting sharp. Now this was done, I went against everything I know on my Maruka. I went with a soft, really soft time. So, I mean that could be it, but I did that with all of those that I was saying there. Let's get my sideys. Yeah, the Wade and Butcher. I can't say which one's better actually, they're all three amazing. Right. I mean, I've never thought of bringing an extra soap because I don't keep any shaving gear in the bathroom. It never occurred to me that this soap would be complete crap. Can't believe it. I thought it went, because the lavender doesn't go that mushy if you bloom it, and this has gone quite mushy, and that's those ones that dissipate, they do go mushy when you bloom them. Yeah, I don't know. That's definitely a letdown. I'm going to do some investigating into this stuff. Basically I'm going to read the ingredients first of all. See if there's anything different. But that's just out of order. I have spoken to Check and Speak before. I did ask them if I could stock their soaps on my website and they said no. Nicely, they said that they only sell them on their website. They don't let anyone else stock them. But if they did do, they'd let me know. But right, let's see some ATG. Look at it, it's gone. It's like I put nothing on my face. That is a rip-off. That'll teach me. I was with my fiance when I'm in Locketane, and I bought the Cade, and she was telling me not to. She was saying, "You got enough." So if she finds out I chucked it in the bin, I'll be in big trouble. But I've got another razor. I've got a load of razors in the workshop, but that I'm working on right now. But I've got one. It's another dip at toe, believe it or not. And either I forgot it was a dip at toe, or I never knew until I started restoring it. And what's really strange about this one, I mean, it's suffered a few hundred years of home wear, but the scales are red. So, I mean, the outside of the scales are transparent, but when I took it apart, you can see the inside, the underside is underside. The reverse of the scales was dyed red, so I've redone that using the old methods, and hopefully it turns out okay. But to have a razor that old red, I can't believe it. I don't know, because I don't know where there was soap and where there's not soap now, so. Because that will not stay in that. I won't keep that in that tub. Who'd have thought? How can you have a maker that's got one soap amazing, it's like up there, it's in the top 2 or 3 soaps I've ever used, and then you've got that junk. Okay. We'll rehone this, we'll do something different with this one, definitely. It's got to be rehoned either way. And I've been doing a lot of honing. I had to rehone that Bengal from last week. I dropped it walking out of the bathroom. I had like 5 razors resting on the towel, and that slid off. It landed on the carpet and it looked fine. I thought nothing of it. And then I saw a little glimmer on the bevel, and I was like, what? Got the loop out. It wasn't a ding, it was like a little bit of a dent, so I had to rehone that. But you live and learn. No more carrying razors like that. Oh, it's got excellent pre-shave or post-shave slickness there. That's wonderful. Can't complain about that. I don't think I'm going to be using that again. I'm going to ask them for a refund, actually. Sending me that crap. just got cut off there. It says I've reached my maximum. So I must have done half hour. I think that's the limit on this. So I don't know what you missed or when it stopped. Hopefully it wasn't the giveaway, the £1,000 giveaway. No, I'm joking. To finish with, I've got this, which is the Taylors of Old Bond. It's the Mr. Taylor, or Mr. Taylor's. It's Gentleman's Clone. It's really nice. It reminds me of my dad. Not that he wore this, but this is this. It's like an old gentleman. This is going to sting. It's alcohol, and I'm quite sensitive. It's not that bad actually. Man, that's what you want to smell of. I've been wearing this stuff every day. It's like shave or not, I've been putting it on. I just want to smell it. It's really nice. And that's it. I'm all done. That's everything I've got. You've had everything. Alright. I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.